Greeting folks, our lesson for today is about being zealous, willing. Brought to you by Dr. George Tanis and narrated by Lydia. The definition of zealous is having passionate energy for a belief or purpose. When we were in our early childhood years, we were taught the value of hard work and dedication. Our teachers would often use phrases like study hard, do your best, learn something, show interest, etc. in the classroom, and we would just nod our heads. From a very young age, the seed was planted in our brain that hard work is the key to success, and success is the key to happiness. After school, the story remained the same during the college years, and for many, even after joining the workforce, nothing changed. But was it really the key? If it was, did it work for every lock? The answer is no, it didn't. Hence began the era of motivational quotes and inspirational videos. The era of motivational speakers shoving new concepts and mantras of success down the throats of countless people on global platforms, and people gulping them down without any second thoughts. No questions asked. But is this the true and only way to success or greatness? Do you think great people from history like Abraham Lincoln, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, and many others attended workshops by motivational speakers in order to leave a legacy behind? All the influential people from history had something inside them which helped them accomplish great things. Something that drove them day and night, something that kept the fire burning. It was the power of being zealous. If you Google the word zealous, it will tell you that it's a state of being ready, a state of being prepared to take action. When you are willing to do something, it becomes your natural state. You do things without the presence of external forces pressurizing you to do so. You work because you are willing to work. You socialize because you are willing to socialize. You work hard because you are willing to achieve something. Do you think Nelson Mandela would have been able to fight against racial segregation if he had relied on motivational quotes and videos? When you start seeking answers inside instead of outside, it leads to substantial results. We often ignore and avoid the process of introspection, and most of the time, the answer lies within. While hard work and dedication never go in vain, having the right amount of zealousness gives you the right direction. A strong will is often connected with a strong desire. If you desire something, you'll be willing to work hard for it, to sacrifice for it, and to spare time for it. Zealousness equips you with a meaningful purpose. When your actions are driven by strong will to learn, to improve, to succeed, or even to become a better person, you often go the extra mile to achieve your goals. The state of unwillingness and its consequences. There comes a time in everyone's life when they feel stuck. We are sure you must have faced this at some point in your life. No matter how hard you try to get things done, you fail to generate results. It's truly an awful phase. Long story short, you get stuck in a state of unwillingness. If you have ever experienced this unforgiving state, you must be aware of the consequences as well. In addition to the dull days and consistent tiredness paired with mountains of pending work and incomplete tasks, the guilt tortures you. The guilt that keeps on building as you procrastinate with important tasks finally takes over, leaving you with a feeling of being stuck. The guilt is followed by the feeling of helplessness, and no amount of external stimuli is able to help you get out of it. If you are someone who is stuck in the same cloud, we know how you might be feeling. We understand what you are going through. And that's why we are here, to get you out of that awful cloud. Transitioning from not willing to being zealous. The very first step for the transition is introspection. Seeking answers within. For this step, a journal can prove to be a decidedly helpful tool. Writing down how you feel, seeking your why not and why, can help you immensely with the transition. Being honest with yourself and providing yourself a safe space to express your thoughts and emotions can help you move forward and dig up some deep issues. Your reasons can be rooted in your emotional state. They could be a result of something you fear which lies in the future, or it could be just as simple as you are needing a break. Instead of beating yourself up constantly or pushing yourself too hard in the hope of getting far quickly, you can take help from someone you trust to move forward. Move ahead slowly. Take a break if you need it. If you've been working too hard, take a vacation. The last step is doing. Start your day with a positive note and by completing the smallest chores. When you set the tone of the day by completing one chore, accomplishing tasks throughout the day becomes easy. This chore can be as easy as making your bed or making a cup of hot and comforting tea. Starting your day by doing things you love can also give you a good start. Go for a run, play your favorite sport, read a book you love, or just take your beloved dog for a walk. The goal is to start your day with sheer positivity and complete at least one task in the morning. To get a clear understanding of how you want to spend your day, to-do lists can be particularly helpful. Planning your day in advance not only gives you a vision, but also equips your unconscious mind with a purpose. At last, the key is to take baby steps. One step at a time can take you a long way. We know it's hard, it's challenging, but with the right attitude, it's not impossible and you can do it. Success is achieved by those who try and keep on trying, for there is nothing to lose by trying, and a great deal to gain if successful. Do it now. W. Clement Stone. The essay. Please write an essay, up to 2 pages, about a past experience you or someone you know had when you were not willing. Tell us in detail who, what, when, where, why, to whom, the time, the place of what you did, the outcome. And tell us in detail how you could have changed that use from what you learned today, so the outcome would have been good. Internalize this lesson. Make it become a part of you. Share your thoughts in the forum. Our advice is for you to practice willingness for at least a week. Tell others around you to point out any event in which you didn't. Have them hold you accountable. Visit the forum and do a confession. What is a confession? A confession is when you've displayed a wrong behavior and were held accountable by one of your family members, peers, or even by you. Visit the forum and tell us about it. We will give you feedback. Make sure to watch the video about confession for more details. Furthermore, become a member of the forum and give feedback to others. That's how you gain practice in becoming a certified life coach. Read the article? Time for introspection. Please answer the following here. Print your workbook, PDF 4, WORD. Have you found your why? How has it transformed your life? Have you ever stayed stuck in a state of unwillingness? How was your experience? Have you ever experienced the guilt of procrastination? How did you overcome it? Do you maintain a journal to express yourself? In what way has it helped you? Have you ever helped anyone come out of the state of unwillingness? How did you motivate him or her, and what steps did you take? Thank you, George Tannis, PhD. It is time now to move on to the next module, open-mindedness.